If you are 50 to 100 and you're looking for ways to make money or bring in extra cash, this is the video for you. I have found some really interesting hidden gems to show you. And yes, some of them are for 50 plus, some of them are for 62 plus, some of them you can call it senior, you can call it older adults. I know, I saw your comments. I know that 50 is not necessarily senior, but there are a lot of programs that actually start at 50. I'm 45. If you don't know me by now, my name is Arlan. About 10 years ago, I was homeless, sleeping on the floor of an airport. Today, fast forward, I have invested in more than 200 companies. And these companies are led by women, people of color, and LGBTQ+. And I wake up every single day thinking about how can I help more people make more money? So that's what I teach. I teach 30,000 students inside of my free membership. It's called Your First 5K, Your First 5,000. You can go to it right now, even before this video is over. The link is below in the description and in the pinned comment. You can join and you answer 3 quick questions, and then we let you in. And then you get access to the classroom and to all of the people who are in there having a great time. Okay, so that's who I am. This is what's going on. I'm going to show you on the screen some different opportunities. If it were me, I would get a pen and pencil, sorry, a pen and paper, and I would write down a little word, word or sentence about each one so that I can go back. And if there's any one or two that are very interesting to you, you can go back and watch it again, get more information. I will put the links to these opportunities in the description and pin comment below. If you're watching this on a TV, you can just go watch it on desktop or mobile and you'll see the links as well. I think I'll also throw the links into my membership just to make it as easy as possible. Are you ready to go? If you're ready and you can comment, say, I'm ready. Okay, so we're going to go to the list. The very first one is the Jazz Legacies Fellowship. Have you heard about this? It blew my mind when I heard about this. Okay, so this is the Mellon Foundation. And what they're doing is they're dedicating 4 years to supporting seasoned jazz musicians. Now, before you say, I'm not a jazz musician, it's okay. I have a lot more for you. But for people I know who watch these videos of mine who are in the creative space, who are musicians, this is for you to take a look at. If you have any jazz history, and you are 62 and over, you could get $100,000 to use any way you would like. It says unrestricted, meaning they don't tell you how to use it. So you could use it for housing, medical, estate planning. They also give you project support like tours, recordings, archiving, and teaching. So, so cool. And this is by the Mellon Foundation. You can see a few of the people who already won this already in their first group. Now, when they had their first group, they had 20 people win it, and they're doing a total of 50. So this isn't like thousands of people are going to get this. But the one person could be watching this, like Michelle McCain. You could be watching this. You know who you are, and you maybe this is for you. This could be for someone. So if you don't want to look at this, all you have to do is skip ahead. You can skip ahead to the next one. But for those who want more information, I'm going to just take you through it just a little bit, show you some of the pictures of the people who already got, who already won, and then there's a team leading it. It's just too cool. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so you can email them here. So I'll give you the link to this. It is jazzfoundation.org is the website, the main website. And then you can also click on the announcement, the 2025 fellows, and then the FAQ. So click on the FAQs and you get taken to this PDF that gives you every bit of information, all the frequently asked questions that you'd ever want to know. And it tells you exactly what's going on. Must be 62 of age or older. You must be based in the US, including Puerto Rico. Now, Michelle, we can probably figure that out. Have significantly contributed to jazz and influenced other genres. Even if you are not a jazz musician, don't you think this is cool? Leave a comment and let me know because I think it's freaking cool. And there's so much more to it. So I would have you look through this and it says, how long is the fellowship? 4-year initiative total that provides financial and project-based support. Each round is 24 months and there will be 4 rounds. So very, very cool. Okay, so that's the first one I wanted to show you. And the second one is interesting. Okay, so this one is the company Audible. Audible is owned by Amazon. It didn't start out that way, but they did buy it years ago. And Audible, you probably have listened to books or podcasts or different things on Audible. I know that I have. I know that I have more books on Audible than almost anything I have in my home, which is like 5 bookcases. So I love listening to a good book. And this one is says, imagine your next chapter. So what they have is Audible's next chapter returnship program. Now, what you may be asking yourself what that means. It is a paid full-time internship for experienced professionals returning to the workforce after taking time off for caregiving. So it says the program is open to professionals who have at least 5 years of professional experience and have been out of the paid workforce for at least 1 year, focusing on caring for a child or other dependent. So if you've taken care of someone, if you, it doesn't matter your age here, by the way. This is not the age, gated. But if you have taken a year or more off to take care of a child, to take care of a parent, to take care of a loved one, and you're trying to get back into corporate world, this is a really interesting opportunity for you. And it says we launched our next chapter returnship program because we appreciate the skills you can offer, the perspective you provide, and the contributions you will make. This gives you a chance to revamp your skills, update your resume with new experiences, and make connections with other professionals. Okay, it says upon successful completion of the returnship, so think of it as an internship, but for older people with more experience, okay? There is a possibility of an older, I'm sorry, there is a possibility of an offer for full-time employment. Our program offers roles based in Newark, New Jersey, Cambridge, Massachusetts, or Los Angeles, California. It's very interesting, and I know this isn't for everybody. What I can tell you is that I know it's for somebody watching, and that's really what matters to me. Now they have all kinds of Audible jobs in general here that are all over the world, but those are the locations for this returnship. So what I'm doing is I have more to show you, but I just wanted to stop and say, I'm just giving you a little taste of a few ideas, and you can take it and run with it. You write it down, say, okay, I'll go back and look at that one. I'll go click on the link. I'll go watch this part again, look at the website, and just kind of go through the breadcrumbs. It's all part of the whole process. So this not, those two may not have been for you, but maybe this one is. This is our fave AARP. I know I talk about AARP a lot, but I like it. I think it's so cool. And I learned in my last viral video that you all just watched the heck out of, I learned that I don't have to be 50 to join, which is very cool. So I'll be all up in the mix at 45. And it says this is the Purpose Prize from AARP. Honoring extraordinary people 50 plus, that's why I said 50 plus in my last video, thank you, who put their purpose into action. So these are the 2026 winners. And what you get is winners receive $75,000 in a year of organizational support from AARP to grow the impact of their nonprofit. So this is for people 50 plus who have a nonprofit to see if they can win this contest. And then you can click here to see how you can win. You can see some of the other people who have won. Kids in Technology out of Memphis, Jacqueline Thomas. Looks like she won already. Very cool. When you think of the South, a hub for technology may not be the first thing to come to mind. Well, it should be. I think of it as. Okay. So that, and then you can click on learn how to apply, and you have all this information. I think it's kind of funny that the letters are so small. They know we can't see that. But it says the application is open from March 9th, 2026 to May 2026. Now, it says late applications will not be accepted. Before you turn this off, let me tell you, every single one I'm showing you does this every year. So that's why I say go in, learn about it, and be ready. So they're going to do this in 2027, most likely, and you will already know about it. You can get your ducks in a row, and you can apply for one, two, or three of these different things, and ones that you research and you find that are interesting to you. So don't let this application date stop you, please. So many opportunities are lost because people just self-sabotage. Okay. The next one we're going to look at is Encore Fellowships at efn.encore.org, matching experienced professionals with social impact organizations to boost capacity and strengthen multi-generational teams. So you can become a fellow, host a fellow, or sponsor one. So it basically matches seasoned professionals with social impact orgs to boost that nonprofit capacity. It puts you into positions inside of nonprofits. It says to date, more than 2,000 Encore Fellows have provided 2 million hours of service. Now, I think this is the one that's the $25 an hour. Yes. So you would receive $25,000 stipend for 1,000 hours of work, which would be, let's call it 20 hours a week times 50. So for the year, you would get $25 per hour. And I don't know if they give it to you all at once or if they spread it out, but there's more information. So you apply your professional experience to the social sector. This one does not necessarily have an age gate around it, but if you are experienced 50 plus, this is what they're looking for. And if you're a host organization, they're saying, hey, you're going to get seasoned, skilled talent at a fraction of the market cost. Experience the benefits of multi-generational team. So this may be for you or may not. You may say, no, I need something that pays me six figures. I'm not in that position to do something for $25 an hour part-time. But for some people, this will be incredibly cool. So if you want to become a fellow, you click on Become a Fellow, and you have this information. You get to see other people who are doing it. Tells you all about the different places: Arizona, California, Massachusetts, New York, Oregon, Texas, and international in the UK. And then you can apply. Very cool. Okay, let me know in the comments if any of these have caught your attention yet. Let me know if any specific one is interesting to you or if you're still looking. This next one is definitely not about gating, but it is something that I have used as a customer multiple times. And it's something that I think that some people 50 plus would find very interesting. So this is called Notarize.com. It's been around for a long time. I think Mark Cuban invested in it like 10 years ago or something crazy like that. And what it is a notary public, but it's online. So it's good to know if you didn't know about that to begin with, you need certain things notarized. This is cool. You get on your phone and you talk to someone on video and they have all this technology that helps you sign things. So if you are already a notary public, or you want to, think about becoming one, this is the virtual way to be. So let's say you're someone who does not want to go door to door. You don't want to show up at people's houses or have an office. This could be for you. And it's about supply and demand. So sometimes they're looking for people, sometimes they're not. But I have used the service before and I found it to be really, really cool. And it's pretty straightforward where it says you're going to get paid $5 for a basic notarization and 25 for online real estate closing. So let's, you would say, I'm going to do 2 or 3 of these per hour for 20 hours a week. And there you go. You have $10, $15 extra per hour. So it's again, it's not going to bring you incredible wealth, but I'm trying to help people find these different pockets, these hidden gems of ways they can make money if they have mobility issues, if they have transportation issues, if they have anything that has to do with not wanting to leave the house, agoraphobia, anything like that. This could be interesting. And just even if you don't have any of those, something that you could have that you could do. It says available Florida, Nevada, Pennsylvania, Texas, and Virginia. Okay, you can get more information at notarize.com. Just say you want to go to for notaries at the bottom. Makes sense? Okay, let's move on. We got more. We got more. The JPMorgan Chase ReEntry program. Now, just like the Audible ReEntry program, JPMorgan Chase is looking for people who have taken some time off for personal reasons and they need to relaunch their careers. And I know a lot of people ask me in the comments, does this work outside of the US? They have a few outside of the US, a few locations. It says the application period for 2027 runs from November 16th to February 28th. And if they did it last year, you better believe they're going to come back and most likely, I can't make any guarantees for another third party. You better believe they're going to come back and do it again this November. So if it's me and I'm interested, I'm doing research about it. I'm reaching out if they have any kind of things you can reach out to them. And I'm looking at those deadlines. Could it be that they're going to open up again in November or October or December this year for 2027 or 2028? Right? That's what I'd be looking at. Okay, so lots of stuff here. Again, not age gated, but it's for seasoned. Same thing here. The ReSurge Returnship program. The reason I like this one is because you get a full 12 months to come back and it's paid. These other ones are paid too, but some of them are a few weeks or a few months. This one is a full 12 months of it. And remember, this is not like you're just getting a job. It is kind of like an internship, a paid internship that has a finite amount of time to it. So you can get experience, you can get back into the groove of things, get more on your resume, and then sometimes they will offer you full-time work, but you could just take those skills elsewhere. I think that they kind of plan for that. They understand not everybody's going to get placed. So this one's Eaton. It's a different company, and I will have this linked below. And again, this one is just really interesting because of how long it actually gives you these stipends. The next one is AARP Foundation again, paid job training through community service. So, and it says the word modest, so they know what's up. But if you're 55 or older, unemployed, and living on a low income, you can apply for these. Now, as someone or a couple of people mentioned in my last viral video about seniors, about older adults getting jobs with the AARP, which is associated with the government program, Senior Community Service Employment Program, you need to look at it to see if it affects your Social Security in any way. I cannot tell you if it does. I cannot give you that information, but you can reach out to them. It says contact us. You can ask, you can read through and do any kind of research. Now, I want to make sure you know, because I have one more for you. I want to make sure you know that I have a free tool for you. It's called myincomeassistant.com. It is free. There's no catch. I'm not trying to sell you on anything. All it is that there's so many people, all the entrepreneurs I work with have questions about their taxes, questions about formation of businesses. Am I supposed to be holding tax? Can I do this as an expense? All these different questions about being an entrepreneur. And so I created something that's like an AI product that is free. I won't charge for it ever. It's free. And you can use the assistant and ask it questions about your particular situation. You can get information. You can use calculators. It's really, really cool. So it's myincomeassistant.com. Just go use it. I want more people to use it. I think a few hundred have used it, and I want a few thousand to use it. Okay, so we have all of those. Now, I want to just share this with you for anybody who wants to stick around with me and check this out. Now, I don't know if you know anything about my YouTube channel, but I'm going to tell you just a little bit about it. A couple of years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, I had maybe 3,000 subscribers that I had built over a 5 or so year period. And I've been on YouTube for 17 years in different channels, but haven't really used it to the right potential. It was about 2 years ago in June of 2024 where something clicked for me. And I, instead of pouring a lot of money and trying to make things look really beautiful and fancy, I decided that I was going to just open up my laptop, jump on a Zoom call like I'm doing right now to this day, and just talk to the camera. And as long as you could hear me well, and as long as I had something valuable to say, that's how I wanted to express myself. Well, let me tell you something. When I started doing that, I started getting thousands of subscribers per week, and I started making money because YouTube actually pays you once you reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours together. It starts paying you per view, different rates. Now, this part of the video, I'm going to show you a little snippet from this other video about people who are 50 plus, 60 plus. And I want you to tell me in the comments, do you want me to make a full video about being a senior or being over 50? They're not the same thing, I know. But do you want me to talk about older adults using YouTube as a full video? Let me know. And right now I'm going to show you this. I have this in my classroom because I think it's so cool. This is Think Media interviewing a woman. And she does things like shows you how to make mac and cheese, shows you how to save at the grocery store, how to wash your clothes, all kinds of things. So let's listen in as Sean, who's doing the interview, as he talks to her about how she kind of started making money. Sorry, as she started making money on YouTube. And I'm going to make sure that you can hear it. That's what I'm doing here. Okay, you got it? All right. So let's go.
There could be something, magical here. You just have to keep pressing on with it. So I was really excited about that.
So paint a picture for me. One, your financial situation, because you're doing YouTube, you're not depending on it to pay your bills. You're starting it as a side thing.
I think there was something else I wanted to hear him say.
And this being extra dollars, and it wasn't that was beyond the expense.
Pretty darn good.
It's a huge milestone to get 1,000 subscribers, to get 5,000 subscribers. Requirements are
you got a YouTube payment deposited into my bank account. That was just really kind of cool because, again, so many people strive for that goal and don't reach it. So I was really excited that I had made that first milestone in that regard.
Did I hear you 6 to 8 months?
I think it was 6 to 8 months. It could have been a year, but I really don't remember. But it didn't take more than a year.
Now I'm going to find this spot I really want, but she was 64 when she started. And then I think at this time of recording, she was in her 70s. So she had just been having a ball with it. I'm going to find it. There it is. There it is. Okay. No, I can't find it. That's so funny. I've watched it so many times at the perfect time, and now I can't get it there.
About this area was maybe the mindset of you, and for me, because that video went on to get 8.
Okay, so I know some of y'all are so annoyed with me. I had some people in the comments. Why don't you figure this out before you press record? Because that's not my style. I do a lot of research before I press record, and then the technology didn't work. Essentially, what happened was Sean asked the lady, and I don't know her name off the bat. Yeah, I don't know her name off the bat, but I can when I do the video, if you want me to do the video, I can do this, longer thing. But he asked her, what do you think of people in their 50s, 60s, 70s starting a YouTube account? And she said, you got to do it. You got to do it because you have so much information to give. And YouTube, it's like having your own channel, your own show. And it doesn't have to be you doing skits or acting or anything. It could simply be you talking to the screen about a topic that's interesting to you, about any topic that is interesting to you. Do you like talking about religion? Do you like talking about clothing? Do you like talking about business? Do you like talking about your hobby? There is an audience out there on YouTube who wants to see that, and therefore they will watch it over time. Now, it sounds like she took her anywhere between 6 and 12 months to get hers rolling. So there is some you got to kind of keep going with it even when you don't have a lot of response. But once you go, and what I have seen is 6 months. 6 months is the sweet spot for most people that I have seen if they stick with it. You then Most people start getting monetized, getting paid by YouTube, and then you can do other things like link to the different things on Amazon that people can buy and you get a piece of that. Or you could sell your own product or sell your own t-shirts or your own aprons, or it's just the possibilities are so endless. And I want that for you. So I just want you to have this in the back of your mind. If you made it to this part of the video, even through all my trying to figure stuff out, and you're like, this is interesting. I hadn't heard of this or hadn't thought about this, and you want me to tell you more about it, please let me know. I will make a video very quickly if so. And if I've already made it, then what I'll try to do is either link to it here or I'll put it in the description, or you can just you can click on my name and you can probably find the video on my channel, but we'll figure it out. I just want you to have it as an option. Because what she was saying is that it's not like paying every bill I have, even though I've seen that happen. Like two people in my family, I pay all my bills with YouTube. My brother pays all his bills with YouTube. Um, Even though it's not everybody that does that, uh, she uses it for, let's say, 2,000, 3,000 extra a month to post videos. Did you hear me? 2 or 3,000 extra a month to post videos on a regular basis. Now I have my mom over on Instagram and TikTok doing a video per day. She's 77. I have her now doing a video per day. And at first she was like, okay, I'll do it because you want me to. And now she will wake me up to say, okay, the video today is going to be about this. And she'll post it. And that's just getting her energy up and her, I'm going to get her over to YouTube. Okay. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if it was. I probably messed up my retention of this people watching by, all this last part of the video. I really don't care. What I care about is, can I help you find a way to have a better life? And whoever gets to see this, I wish that for you. And I hope you'll come into Your First 5K, the membership that's free, so that we can hang out. I'm doing summer school in there. A lot of people are having a lot of success, people in their 50s, 60s, 70s. We even have people, I think the eldest is 83 that I have seen. So there are all kinds of people in there. So come on in. The link is below. Arlan's Your First 5K.com, but the link is below. I'll see you soon.